Good morning, friends. Good morning, all of you. Today again, I am here. Today we will discuss about the some questions and answers related the health safety whenever developed to at your workplace. These questions when trainings should be needs to workers and staff and why trainings needs. This is a good question if you have a working a safety professional. So guys, why safety trainings needs? This is clear. This is a fact. If you have not trained the workers, if you have not trained the staffs, they cannot understanding about the hazards, about the risk at your workplace. That may be chance of lack of knowledge, lack of supervision, and it can be lead a serious injury at workplace. So training impart is very important if you have a safety professional and others work. This is a part of work. If you have a resource, everything we have to provide it that. But if you have not trained workers, not the skilled persons and competent person, that may be lead a serious accident at your workplace. So guys, we have discussed about the why trainings and whenever trainings should be need to workers at workplace and any organization of work. So by training can be defined as imparting the develop the skill and develop the knowledge related the work hazards and control measure at your construction project. So guys, trainings we have to think about that why trainings need and whenever training needs. Some first we have discussed about the safety induction trainings. Why safety induction training needs at your construction project, at your any industry? First, safety training, safety induction training. If you have working a safety professional, then any workers come from home, then first asked to conduct a safety induction training because of health. Safety is very important at your workplace. If new workers came, they have not aware about the what is system at this project because of they have work in other organization. There is maybe no safety cultures. If you have start the work at your organization, there is system safety culture is very strongly disciplinary action. So guys, safety induction training very important if any newcomers staffs workers join at workplace. This is also conducted by safety officer because of safety officer aware and know that health and safety important at your workplace. So there is some following the criteria, some points are discussed whenever you start the safety induction training at workplace. First we have check the medical fitness certificate because of they have fit or not fit. If we are hired to any workers, then physical fitness is very important. First we have discussed about the your project details, means how much building develop, how much buildings constructed, and when building cost. Cost is not important, but buildings duration of times, how many people working at your organization, how many incident, how many safety trainings, how to safety trainings conducted. Every entire safety related the building details, project details, company, your company name, what is your company backgrounds, what is your company. Whenever you start the work at project, first thing, details explain to workers and staff. Second thing, in safety policy is very important. If you are taking safety induction, first know safety policy. If you have safety policy, then deep explain to workers and staff, because of safety policy is very important to know and aware everyone. They can improve and help to develop a safety health culture. After that, safety is side safety welfare management system. How to go safety, toilets, bathrooms, drinking water facilities, safe access, first aid center in case of emergency happen at at workplace, then whenever to help them to other persons. This is a fact to train them all workers and staffs. After that, safe access rules and regulation of your organizations. If you have a safety procedures, and if you have a safety procedures manual and some details rules and regulations, side rule regulations, you have a make some additional rule and regulation, then explain it all workers for better improvement purpose. After that, incident emergency case, how to handle this emergency case, explain that there is a ambulance available at my workplace. There is also also medical type letters, stretcher, megaphone, how many times megaphone siren start at workplace, then what is your responsibility to come at assembly point, details of assembly points, detail of first aid rooms, and night work safety. Then every situation how to handle worker know their own workplace. After that you can discuss safety system, safe operating system, safe safety you work at workplace. You can explain that activity wise your work instruction manual. If you have a work instruction manual, some persons come here certain work purpose, carpenter, what is responsibility of carpenter, what is your work instructions details, is that may be shared to all related the activity wise. If you have a hot work, then what is hazards of work, hot works, brief explain it to all others activity wise, and activity wise also imply that maybe they can improve a positive health safety culture at your workplace. After that, you have to explain that disciplinary actions. If you have a do the safety violation, then what will be action taken by what will be action taken by our organization. So that maybe a think about whenever think in mind do the safety violation, then need to be workers think about there is a policy of safety violations. If you have any safety violation, do the work that may be penalized 5,000, 10,000 as per a rules setup. So guys, disciplinary action should be explained to workers. Then do don'ts, security system, what is your security system, do don'ts, make a do don'ts. There is no alcohol allow, prohibitions and 18 years old, 18 below the 18 years old persons. Do don'ts, make a do don'ts for five points. Maybe walking and talking, do not use of mobile phone whenever it, and walking and talking. There is vehicle movement ongoing in progress, then no use of construction road, make a pathway. Then do not make a as per your setup plans. Because of this is improvement and knowledge purpose at your workplace. After that, this is a part of safety induction training. If why training to need, we have my question was training, whenever training should be need. Then if you have any process changes at your workplace, then safety training should be need to workers and employee. Suppose that one office while doing the work on office, they the workers working on office, and he shifted to side work, then process will be changed. The workers aware about the office work, but 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 he shifted to side work, then need to be trained what is side safety. Side, if you are going to work on site, then what is hazards, process will be changed, management will be changed, workers shifted to other location, then safety training should be need. Because of in worker working on office area, there is no need to PPE. So if any management, if any job change, suppose that one electricians working electric work, and they have shifted to mechanical work, tower crane movement, then need to be trainings and check the competency levels of job change profile and maintain some documentation. So these persons working like this, they have transferred to that process, and this is a transfer and training given by and competency level checked by some competent person. After process change, if you have any process change at your workplace, that may be need to be conducted safety trainings. If you are going to start the scaffolding, if you are going to start new activity, non-routine activity, some example will be there. We are going to infra development, road, we are working a construction safety, constructions, building construction, but sometimes we are going to tunnel work, means process will be process will be changed, means one example share, sorry for that. We are using, whenever we are dismantling of passenger lift by self erecting, but sometimes we have faced a accident, then we have change a process. Change a process means any passenger dismantled by tower crane. But first, previous my experience, passenger lift dismantled with self care as per manufacturing. So if you have process change, then safety training should be need. Any process change, then safety trainings need, and explain to hazard and control measures at your workplace. So guys, process change, after that any process introduction new legislation. So if any legislation changed by government body, for example, we are follow the OSAS 18001, but recently comes new implement ISO 45001 2018. So this action, this is implemented by ILO, then need to be train them all workers. What will we say the ISO 45001 and how to safety measures taken and by ISO 45001. So if any legislation change, then safety training should be need to every employee and workers and transfer to ground level. So some examples, new codes 2020, new labor codes come, or instead of some Act. So guys, what will we say to new legislations? Then explain to all workers and take a records and train them. So accordingly, routing the activity on on new legislation. After that introduction, if you have changed any, if you have a purchase and implementations new technology at your workplace, then safety training should be needs. Because some examples share with you, we are using in suspended cantilever platform by by making by making by manufacturing made by side level, but we have replaced that and purchased a new technology for hydraulic system. Means process will be a new technology implementations. So whenever new technology implemented at your at our workplace, then we have to know that manufacturing what is new technology hazards, manufacturing process, train them, call them manufacturing persons, train them our staff, so we can understand for improvement a positive health safety culture. So guys, if anyone asks to that questions, and any interviewers why safety trainings need and why safety trainings needs, then you can ask that questions in my first start the video, and after that you can say that safety induction training, if any process change, then safety trainings need. If any job change, safety training needs. If any new legislations comes by implemented by government, what the safety training needs. If you are new implementation, new technology use, then safety trainings need. In case of any incident happen at your workplace, then you can change. Then you can conduct a safety training on root cause. If any incident happen, then you can and conduct a safety trainings. Thanks for. Or if any apart from any new project managers come and management change, then you can also conduct a safety training regarding the health safety culture. Thanks for